Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, a report of shots fired near EKU's campus has sparked concerns in Richmond overnight.
Police say a Lexington home was hit by bullets overnight. A closer look at the ongoing investigation just ahead.
And renovations to Lexington's old courthouse are moving forward. We'll have an update on the work there. And your weather forecast on this first day of fall. Coming up on WKYT this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Kentucky mornings start here on WKYT. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Andrea Walker.
I'm Bill Bryant. Hey, we're glad you're here Thursday, September 22nd. As we said, it is the first day of fall later this morning. There's an official start time on fall. So let's check in with Micah. That, in fact, will happen right in the middle of one of our newscasts later this morning,
That's exactly right. Right around 10:21 is when we'll actually hit fall. And then once we head toward the afternoon, it honestly doesn't even matter because it's still going to be summer the next few days. We're sitting there in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees. Things look pretty good here in Lexington. Frankfort at 61 degrees. And all in all, it's a pretty nice start to the day. We get into the afternoon. Here we go again. 89 with right around 90 for your Friday. Now, towards your weekend, that's what we're going to be looking for. A few changes, and they've been changes from the past few days from my forecast. So we are changing some things up, seeing numbers go up a little bit there for the weekend. But does that mean any rain is in the forecast? I'll have that coming up in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Our WKYT News team has been busy overnight.
And there were frightening moments overnight on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University.
Reports of shots being fired on 2nd Street in downtown Richmond prompted EKU police to issue an alert to students and faculty. Our Michelle Chamberlain is at our alert desk with more on this developing overnight news. Michelle?
We received the alerts throughout the night into our newsroom. Take shelter, avoid campus. These alerts coming from EKU police as they and Richmond police searched for whoever was involved in an overnight gunfire. Now, the alert warned of reports of shots fired just off a campus in downtown Richmond. People were asked to take shelter just before 2 this morning. The warning telling people to secure doors, take cover, and stay away from campus. Police tell us the alerts were sent out because of shots fired reports. Police say the shooting happened during a fight on 2nd Street. EKU police tweeted out that the shooting involved 4 men. Police now tell us they do have a car pulled over on South Madison Avenue. At least 2 people are in custody. Now, we don't know if they will be arrested or charged, but we'll keep you updated throughout the morning on this information. And we do know the alert sent to those on campus is lifted and the all clear has been given. Bill, Andrea?
Right, certainly a relief to people there, but again, 2 people being detained at the moment and questioned, and we'll stay on top of that. And we're also following a developing story in Lexington this morning. Police say a home was shot up overnight.
Now, it happened around 1:30 this morning on Logan Place, which is right off of Loudon Avenue near Castlewood Park. WKYT's Lauren Miner is live at police headquarters with details from police. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Andrea. Well, it was scary moments for a family who heard those gunshots outside their home. They later found out those bullets actually hit their house. Now, around 1 this morning, an officer in the area of Oak Hill and Parkview heard the gunshots. Shortly after, police received a call that shots were fired outside a home on Logan Place. When officers arrived, they saw 3 to 4 bullet holes outside the house. There were 3 people inside during the time, but thankfully no one was hurt. The officer that originally heard those shots saw a vehicle leaving the area when the shots were fired. He followed the vehicle to Carlisle Avenue and pulled the car over. The man driving was arrested for unrelated charges, and that car that was pulled over was towed from the scene and being taken in for further investigation. At this time, there is no one charged in the shooting. Reporting live in Lexington, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
Also new this morning, a teenager was shot several times with a pellet gun during a robbery. It happened on Brinell Drive near Eastland Parkway. Lexington police say they were called by the teen's grandmother, who said her grandson had been shot and a man was in her home. Now, the victim is okay. We'll have more details on this story coming up at 5:30.
A large fire broke out at Boyd Orchards overnight, just as the fall season is getting ready to start there.
Certainly bad timing. The farm is in Woodford County near the Fayette County line. It's a popular place for thousands of Central Kentuckians to pick pumpkins, apples, and take hay rides during this time of year. We're told the fire destroyed 2 barns containing various equipment. Now, luckily, the owners say the fire is not expected to impact customers or the fall festivities.
We're just hoping folks don't panic that we're in trouble here, because my barns are in trouble, but not our market, not our playground. Everything fall festival wise is going on. We have all of our pumpkins, all of our apples are intact. There's just really, other than me losing the barns and a few pieces of equipment, there's really no issue with us in operation for our fall season.
And we also know there were no animals inside the barn, so another good piece of information. Boyd says he thinks the fire was caused by an electrical issue. He says the farm will be open today.
We are continuing to track the latest out of Charlotte, North Carolina, following a fatal police shooting. Police seen here firing tear gas at angry protesters again last night. The unrest comes after 43-year-old Keith Scott was shot and killed by a police officer on Tuesday. More on this developing story, a report from Charlotte coming up at 5:30.
3 people charged in a Clark County murder case are expected to plead guilty. Aaron Staley, Christopher Robinson, and Lamont Wilkerson are scheduled to enter pleas in court today. The 3 are charged in the 2014 shooting death of Amber Cottle. She died just 2 days before Christmas after being hit by a stray bullet that went through her ceiling from an upstairs apartment. A 4th person, Lillian Barnett, is also charged in the case. Our Victor Puente will be in the Clark County courtroom this afternoon. You can follow him on Twitter for live updates on today's hearing. It's been 3 months since a Pulaski County boy died in a hit and run along a county road. Now his family is offering an award for information leading to an arrest.
I really want some answers. You know, Stanley Turner was hit on Rock Lick Road while playing near his grandfather's farm. With help from the community, family members have now put together a $2,000 reward. Stanley's mother hopes the money will encourage someone who knows what happened to come forward.
He's my son. He's my baby, you know. I have to watch my other kids hurt every day. I have to hold on to some hope, you know, because hope is all we have left.
The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office says they do not have any new leads at this time. They say they're still looking for a blue passenger hatchback-style car that possibly has Ohio plates.
The victim of a Harlan County murder nearly 50 years ago has now been identified. DNA testing confirms the victim is Sonia K. Blair Adams. Her body was found along the Little Shepherd Trail in June of 1969. Adams was from Letcher County. She was just 21 years old when she disappeared. Police hope the new information will generate new leads in the investigation.
A Frankfort man remains in an induced coma at UK Hospital this morning after being seriously injured in a fight near Western Kentucky University. The brawl happened last weekend while Corey Johnson was visiting a friend at the school. Police say he was attacked by several people near a fraternity house.
And then after he was tackled, it looks as though he was knocked unconscious, and then 2 other people came over and continued to beat him in the head while he was unconscious.
Corey's friends have started a GoFundMe page to help pay his family and medical bills. The WKU student newspaper reports there is video of the fight, and police are using it to try and identify suspects.
We have an update this morning on the renovations taking place at the old Fayette Courthouse. The mayor's office says much of the work has now shifted to the outside. Scaffolding now surrounds the building. The old courthouse was built back in 1898 and will be turned into a multi-use facility with a restaurant and office space. The $30 million project is expected to be finished in the spring of 2018.
A lot of people just think, you know, that building is too iconic.
You can't get, no.
Yeah, to let it go. So they're certainly going to try to spruce it up and put it to some good use.
And I love that it's going to be a restaurant. That's going to be really cool because you can tell kids, you know, this used to be the courthouse. You know, it has a story.
Do I tell that I covered some trials there?
Don't say it. Don't tell them.
5:09 on WKYT this morning, and we are just getting started with your morning news on your Thursday.
Coming up, a 5-month-old baby girl goes viral when her grandpa gives her a plush toy that barely fits in her room. The adorable story is coming up next.
We have 2 systems, one back toward the eastern seaboard and then one to the north of us. Does either one of these affect us in the days to come, especially that weekend? I'll have that coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Just a few clouds to the north of us, and that's about it. I mean, we really haven't seen much cloud cover absolutely haven't seen any rain, and it's been a while. I mean, we've gone about a month and a half without seeing much rain whatsoever. We're going to do it again today and for tomorrow. Temperatures sitting there in the 50s and 60s. We're 59 now in Danville. You go into Liberty, into Casey County. Big event kicking off today. You got the Apple Festival there in Casey County, there in Liberty. Really fun event. If you haven't been out there, it kicks off today, heads off into the weekend, and all looks well. You got the green light for that. Off toward Mount Sterling, looking just fine, and back towards, say, Paris and Bourbon County, North Middletown. Good morning to you guys. Everything looks just fine. Really no issues there as we're heading throughout the rest of the day. Now going in toward the afternoon, we're at 89 degrees. First day of fall, obviously, is not feeling like fall. Typically, we're sitting there in the mid 70s, so it's well off. I mean, we're talking 10 to 15 degrees off from where we typically are. That's well above average. Good news still is that humidity is down, so it actually looks good and doesn't feel too bad. Let's talk about a big festival going on. You got the Burgoo Festival out at Lawrenceburg. Burgoo, delicious stuff. Sometimes we'll have them come in, people from the festivals, and they bring a lot of whatever is the main attraction there. And Burgoo is fantastic. You haven't tried that out, head over to Anderson County. Anderson County is actually just about 30 to 40 minutes away, back to the west of Lexington. Really fun event and awesome place. I've been to Lawrenceburg several times. Really neat place, and this is a big event. 90 degrees on Friday, 87 on Saturday. We're sitting there in the mid 80s and dry there on Sunday. Why wouldn't you go, right? It's a beautiful weekend in store. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast. Yeah, the first day of fall, we're sitting there in the upper 80s. Go figure, right? 90 degrees by your Friday. No chance of rain for Friday night football. Everybody has the green light. Everybody's good to go. The weekend, no issues whatsoever either. And then we head off toward next week. Next week is when you'll start to see some changes. Now, if you're looking at those temperatures there for the weekend, and you're saying, well, those look a little bit warmer than the past few days. They are. And the reason being is the front has slowed down. That brings in that warmer air, allows it to trek on in here. So we've bumped up those temperatures about 3 to 5 degrees there on Sunday. Because if you remember 3 days ago, I had it 77 degrees. And that's because that front was going to be over us, going to have the cloud cover, bring in some cooler air. Yeah, it's really slowing down. So that's going to be the case there for the weekend. But at least we're dry.
Right.
At least we're dry.
Right. No rain on football, but you might be sweating it out a
You
little
might
bit.
be, just a little bit, at least the start of the game.
And the cooler weather next week. You know,
Yes, it looks
like I said,
great.
watch the slippery slope. Those overnight lows slipping into the 40s.
Uh-oh. You saw that,
How
right?
about that? All right. Thank you, Mike. It's 5:15.
Okay, a baby girl is going viral thanks to a giant gift from her grandpa.
It's a big one. The 5-month-old in Southern California. He's the proud new owner of a ridiculously
that
large
face.
teddy bear. The internet, of course, is just loving it. Look at that. The
Wow.
girl's parents spotted the oversized stuffed animal at Costco. They made the mistake of joking that their infant daughter needed one. Enter Grandpa, who called the parents' bluff and made it a hilarious reality, surprising the little girl whose pics with the freakishly big cuddly buddy
Cuddly buddy.
Cuddly buddy.
Cuddly
How about
buddy.
that? Have gone
love
viral.
it.
As you
Now,
can
when you're
see.
that age, the bigger the better. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
how about that?
She's going to love that for years to come.
Yeah, and don't you know that Grandpa got a lot of satisfaction
Well,
out of pulling that off,
That's
too, right?
his job, to spoil him, you know?
You got it. All right, it's 5:16 on WKYT this morning, and it's so good to have you with us here on this, what will be the first day of fall later on.
10:21 a.m., everybody.
Yeah,
When we come
mark it
back, we'll
down.
take a look at your money.
The Fed decides what to do about interest rates and sneakers that lace themselves up. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Welcome back in, and good morning to you. 5:19 is our time on WKYT. This has been an ongoing story now really for years. The feds are still trying to decide what to do about interest rates.
And how about this? Sneakers that lace themselves. Sounds good to me. Marley
Easy.
Hall has the latest on your money.
The Federal Reserve has decided to keep interest rates the same for now. The central bank made the announcement Wednesday following a 2-day meeting. The Fed indicated it will likely boost rates by the end of the year if economic activity continues to grow. Stocks climbed higher following the announcement. The Dow gained 163 points Wednesday. The Nasdaq added 53. It seems now is the time to start looking for a job if you need one. A new survey finds 26% of human resources managers will increase hiring in the fourth quarter. The data compiled by staffing firm Office Team also shows that 69% bring on staff at the end of the year to fill vacated positions. Nike's self-lacing shoes will hit store shelves on November 28th. The Back to the Future 2 Hyper Adapt 1.0 sneakers has a button on the tongue that adjusts the laces. No word yet on the cost, but they're expected to have a high price tag. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Marley Hall.
There's some little kids out there rejoicing about self-lacing shoes.
Oh, sure.
Isn't that awesome? I love it.
Although some of them probably like their shoes untied, too. You know,
That's true. That's very
right?
true.
Yeah.
Well, we have an important recall to tell you about this morning.
Yeah, Bluebell is recalling 2 flavors of ice cream over listeria concerns. The voluntary recall includes the flavors chocolate chip cookie dough and cookie two-step. The company says the cookie dough from a third-party supplier could contain listeria. So far, Bluebell says no illnesses have been reported. You'll remember last year a listeria outbreak forced the company to stop production and issue a massive recall for all of its products. Now, you can find more information about this recall on our website, WKYT.com.
And of course, now all you want is ice cream.
Right.
I'm like, what's two-step? I might want to check that out.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? After this little concern is
Right.
over. Keep it here on WKYT this morning. We have a lot more news. In fact, our top stories on the way coming up at the bottom of the hour.
And sports is on the way next.
By now, you may have heard Drew Barker will not play this weekend for the football Wildcats. And in fact, he may not play for a while. The details on his injury coming up next in sports.
I'm meteorologist Micah Harris getting you updated on your weather early this morning. The system back toward the eastern seaboard is staying there. It is not moving. Looks like some rain moving through Charlotte, and all that's trying to push on through. It's not coming toward us. We're not going to have to deal with that, and the one to the north of us stays north too. So we are looking pretty dry today and for tomorrow too. So live sky camera, there's your shot across 75. All looks well. You're looking downtown Lexington. Things look pretty good there on Winchester Road too. Now you're going through your day to plan out your day. You're at 89 degrees. It's a warm one, and it is dry once again. Let's check out sports, see what's going on.
The news is not good for quarterback Drew Barker. He will be sidelined anywhere from 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks maybe with a significant back injury. Mark Stoops breaking the news after practice on Wednesday. Barker went out after the first series last weekend against New Mexico State. He was hit here by the Aggies on the second play of the game. Barker will be evaluated in 2 to 3 weeks. He saw a specialist yesterday who said no surgery.
The specialist recommendation was non-operative at this time, and everybody understands that, and so we'll give him some medicine and give him some treatment and give him some rest and see if we can't get him better. He's doing okay. He's disappointed, as you can imagine. He's worked extremely hard, and I really feel for him because he's put a lot of time and energy and work into getting in this position, and so that's tough on him.
Well, Stoops tore into his defense after yesterday's practice. Tuesday, the defense practiced well. Yesterday, totally different story.
I thought we played, practice the way we should practice yesterday, and I thought we absolutely regressed today, and that's our problem. That's our problem. And until we get it changed, we're going to have the same darn results that we have in that stadium, which is bull crap. And so until we grow up and get a mentality about us and have some guys step up and get tougher, then we're going to look like the same bunch of crap.
Wow, that's no gray area there. Kentucky senior guard Michaela Epps has been named a preseason All-American by Athlon Sports. Epps is a second-team selection by Athlon. Last year, she was the first-team All-SEC pick, averaging a team-best 17 points per game, hitting 47% from the field with 4.5 assists and nearly 5 rebounds per outing. Kentucky and East Tennessee State last night at the Bell Soccer Complex. Scoreless in double overtime. J.J. Williams centers it. Listen to Buzz Baker. And Andrew McKelvey scores to bring the match to an end. The goal coming in the 108th minute of the game. In double OT, Cats win 1-0 is your final score. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.